Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the WD Broadcasting Network. Tonight, we are at the Oswego Speedway for the first time in Leave the Pack. Getting ready for tonight's 50-lap feature event for the Leave the Pack Modified Division. Qualifying underway right now. Adam Fulford in the 71 machine, working his second lap. Jake Merrill, hometown driver here at the Oswego Speedway. See what he can do. Lap number 1, 11th quick. Other drivers on track, Kyle St. Jean, Mark Keedeman. Keedeman goes to the second spot. As we'll get timing and scoring up on the left side, you can see Carter Russo, fast qualifiers so far in the 21. Kyle St. Jean in the 50 jumps up to the 4th spot. And Kyle St. Jean goes to the top spot in the 50 machine. Quick time there for the 50 of Kyle St. Jean. One car left to qualify. That's Bugsy May in the 28. It looks like he shuts it down out of turns 1 and 2. So that's going to be it for qualifying. Unless Jeremiah Woods Jr. makes an appearance on track. We still have one driver left in the session, but has not made it to the track just yet. We've got about a minute left here in practice. As we get things wrapped up here, let's take a look at the points coming into tonight's race. Zach Murphy still hanging on to that race lead. And then it's Connor Lee in the second spot. Those two very close on time. As for some reason, timing and scoring having a little bug there. I apologize. We'll get that fixed. And try to get everything back up. And we'll see if we can't do it. There we go. All right. We'll get everything updated here as we begin our warm-up session. We'll grab a word from our fast qualifier in just a moment. Be right back here on the WD Broadcasting Network. Thank you to Brandon Elvis for the message there. Got the sound back on the stream. We looked at the results right there. Kyle St. Jean, I was talking about, this is his first start in the Leave the Pack Modified Division. Heck of a way to enter the Leave the Pack iRacing League. Had a pretty fast lap there. As the checkered flag flies on the warm-up session. We get ready for tonight's starting field. As they make their way trackside here. See the cars lining up on the grid. The redraw tonight was a 5, so Adam Fulford gonna be on the pole here in the number 71 machine. He'll roll off next to the number 18 of Connor Lee. Then it's going to be Mark Keedeman in the third spot in the number 2. The K-Cars Race Cars machine putting up $10 to the winner of this race. He'll start next to his K-Cars Race Cars teammate, Carter Russo in the 21. Fast qualifier Kyle St. Jean will roll off from the 5th spot in the number 50. Then Logan Drumheller will roll off 6th on the outside in the number 5. Jake Merrill in the number 7 machine going to roll off from the 14, or in the number 14 machine, going to roll off from the 7th spot. Zach Murphy in the 29 going to roll off from the 8th position. Connor Baker going to start 9th in the 231. Then Caleb Thompson in the 04 rounds out your top 10. Back behind them, rounding out the field, it's going to be... Get the grid back up on screen. Sorry, I don't know what happened there. Rounding out our field, it's going to be Trey Ashworth in the number 8 machine, Scott Bryant, the 83, Kyle Schmitz in the 19, Bugsy May in the 28, and Jeremiah Woods Jr. in the triple twos. The field gets the 1 to go signal here. We're going to send them green flag racing here in just a little bit. Adam Fulford starting from the pole. We'll see if he can get the job done. Still looking for that first Leave the Pack iRacing League win. Same with the guy to his outside, Connor Lee. Both of those drivers still looking for win number 1. We'll see if they can get it done here tonight. 50 laps, just about ready to go here at Oswego. Through turns 3 and 4, they're going to wait for the restart zone. And the green flag is up. We are underway at Oswego. Down into turns 1 and 2 for the first time. Everybody getting over the bumps. Fanning out down the back straightaway. Here comes Mark Keedeman to the bottom. He's going to challenge for that race lead. And Fulford up the racetrack in turns 3 and 4. He's going to lose several spots. Leader of lap number 1 going to be Mark Keedeman. Keedeman in the 2. Leader of lap number 1. We'll see what the rest of the field can do here. We are 3 laps into this one. Keedeman, your race leader. Carter Russo second. Both of these drivers have 1 victory this season. You look a little bit further back. This is the battle for the 10th spot. Connor Baker down low, Caleb Thompson up top, Trey Ashworth right there in the number 8 machine looking as well. Everybody's still close here. 4 laps into this one. You can see all the bumps in this racetrack. It's not a very easy drive here at Oswego. I've tested the tour mods here a couple times. I don't know if I've ran a full race, but in those couple laps that I ran, very tricky to get these cars around here, and it's a very tough line. You're definitely going to see a lot of hard driving here tonight. Back behind them, Jeremiah Woods Jr. did not qualify for this race. Up 3 spots into the 12th position. Keep an eye on him trying to come from the rear here this evening. But back up front, Mark Keedeman continuing to show the way down the back straightaway. Your top 5 evenly spaced out, about 3 car lengths in between all of them. Keedeman right now doing a good job keeping that 2 machine on the bottom and pointed in the right direction. track tends to grow tight, but it can be very loose up off the corner, especially here in these tour mods as Carteruso slips up out of turn 4. Meanwhile, we look back to the 3rd spot. That is Kyle St. Jean right now, up 2 positions from the 5th position. As here comes Connor Lee, peek into the inside. Your pole sitter after the invert, Adam Fulford right there in the wing. St. Jean up the racetrack a little bit. Doing a good job down low. There's a little bit of contact. St. Jean up top, Connor Lee down low. Looks like Lee gonna get the advantage and he'll sneak into the 3rd position. St. Jean tried to switch it back to the bottom there, was not able to pull that move off. Logan Drumheller right now running in the 7th spot. He's got your points leader, Zach Murphy, to his back bumper. Murphy trying to move up closer to the top 5. So here comes the move to the bottom side. Zach Murphy looks low. Logan Drumheller up the racetrack a little bit there. Said, I'm not quite ready to race just yet. You have this spot for now. Move Zach Murphy to 7th. Back behind, Connor Baker wanting to move forward as well. Still in the 9th spot where he started, but trying to take a peek to the inside of Logan Drumheller through the center of the corner. Meanwhile, battle for 4th. Move Adam Fulford back up 1 position. Gets around Kyle St. Jean. Up front, though, still Mark Tiedemann, your race leader. He's got about 0.7 of a second just about off the corner to Carteruso, then Connor Lee back behind. Connor Lee's been putting in some pretty good lap times. Go on board with Lee down the back straightaway. Or sorry, down the front straightaway. You can see how much he's having to work the wheel. Get this car up off the corner, and the caution flag flies. What happened out back? Looked like Logan Drumheller may have been involved. Connor Baker, Trey Ashworth, upside down in turns 1 and 2. A big incident here. And what happened in turns 1 and 2? Baker into the back end of Logan Drumheller, and there was nowhere for Trey Ashworth or Baker to go. And they both slammed straight into the wall right there. A crazy incident. Let's watch it on board with the number 8 of Trey Ashworth. Into turns 1 and 2, just nowhere for him to go, and just got catapulted up into the air. And upside down he goes. Tough break for the number 8. You see him down pit road. Baker and Ashworth down pit road. Logan Drumheller down pit road as well. 3 cars collected in a huge mess in turns 1 and 2. So under caution for the first time here tonight. That's going to give these guys that were back behind Mark Tiedemann a good shot to drive towards the front. We'll have them re-racked, restacked this time by. And It'll be the K-Cars, Race Cars teammates bringing this field back to green. We've had 20 laps under green, just about. Coming to the completion of lap number 21 right now. We're going to send this field back green with 30 laps to go. We'll see who has what here on this restart. Mark Keteman has been strong in the number 2 machine. Carter Russo and Connor Lee are right there to challenge. Through the center of turns 3 and 4. They pick it up through the restart zone, and we're back underway. A good start there for the 2 of Mark Keteman into turns 1 and 2. Everybody making it cleanly down the back straightaway. Kyle St. Jean gets by Jacob Merrill. Here comes Zach Murphy to the bottom. Try and move into the 6th spot. Murphy in the 29 down low. Look at Jeremiah Woods in the triple twos, up 7 spots from the rear. Trying to make it 8 right there underneath. And oh, Caleb Thompson around in the 0-4 machine. And Logan Drumheller climbs the fence. Caleb Thompson around and maybe a little bit unhappy with Kyle Schmitz right there. Not sure what happened. Let's check it out once again. You saw the contact. Oh, it looked like the 19 of Schmitz just got in too hot. Into the back bumper of Thompson, and around he went. Go on board with Kyle Schmitz here. Yeah, and just a little bit too much of a shot. And around went the 0-4 of Caleb Thompson. Thompson currently scored in the 11th spot. And Thompson going to bring it pit side. A couple drivers have came down pit road. Logan Drumheller back down in the 5 machine, getting some more damage repaired. Scott Bryant in the 83 also bringing it down pit road. We started off with a green flag run right there, but these guys having a tough time getting it back restarted. Mark Keteman holds the race lead. Carter Russo right there in the 2nd spot. Keteman got a really good jump on that last restart. We'll see what he can do this time around. But that's going to be the name of the game if you're Carter Russo. You got to be good on that restart. Have to be close to your teammate if you want a shot at it here. And with the way that we saw the early part of this race go, you have to push pretty early here because this could be the last restart if we were to go caution-free till the end. So the pace car is off. Teammates working their way through turns 3 and 4. And they'll make their way into the restart zone. And Mark Keteman in the number 2 gets a good jump down into turns 1 and 2. Here comes Adam Fulford in the 71. He takes over the 2nd spot. Adam Fulford was wasting no time there. Got a huge jump there as they're playing bumper tag down into turns 3 and 4, and the caution flag flies. Bugsy May off the pace. Around he goes. Not sure what happened there. Let's try and go back a little bit and see if we can't get a good idea. And just hard into the corner. And slides up. Big save, though. And Bugsy May going to bring out the caution flag. Look at the left side of our screen. 20 laps to go. 3 caution flags so far. We're going to send the field green. Next time around, they're already doubled up down the backstretch. Everybody ready to go back racing. Adam Fulford in the 71, though. Look at the jump that he got on that last restart. He went straight to the outside, or sorry, to the inside of Carter Russo and took that spot away. We'll see if he's able to hold it here on this restart. And we'll see if he's got anything for Mark Keteman. There's a couple drivers playing bumper tag there. As we go single file on this one. Leave the pack rule, single file restarts after consecutive caution flags, and that's what we're seeing here. As Keteman brings them up in the marbles. We'll see how that plays a factor into turns 1 and 2. But the green flag is back out. We're back underway. Into the first set of corners. Everybody down the racetrack. And another one. Around they go. Jake Merrill in the number 14 goes around. We'll see what happened here. You see he gets into the back end of Jeremiah Woods down into turns 1 and 2. We'll watch this one more time. On board with the 14. As we are under caution for the 4th time here tonight, we're going to take a quick step away on the WD Broadcasting Network. We'll be right back when we return to action in just a moment. Alrighty, folks, field given the 1 to go signal once again. Mark Keteman still leading the field here with 14 laps to go. We'll send him back green with 13 this time by. And can Mark Keteman be the guy to break the streak? So far this season, we have had 8 different races and 8 different winners. Will we see the streak broken tonight? Can Mark Keteman return to victory lane? We're going to find out into turns 3 and 4. A quick pace up into the restart zone. Keteman trying to throw him off guard, and we're back underway. Good jump there for the 2 machine. Everybody, I think, making it cleanly through the first set of corners. Zach Murphy and Kyle St. Jean battling for that final spot in the top 5. Still side by side for the 5th spot. Jeremiah Woods Jr. right there waiting in the wings. And oh, St. Jean up the track into the outside wall. Logan Drumheller going to go by. Jeremiah Woods was able to sneak by as well. St. Jean having a hard handle on that race car right now and almost goes around. What a save. The 5 machine having a tough time. And up front, Adam Fulford trying to track down Mark Keedeman. 9 laps to go. Carter Russo trying to find his way back to the podium. On board with the number 21 right here. We'll get a better camera view a little bit further back. You can see the hands in the 21. Really up on the wheel here tonight. And oh, the bumper to the back of the 18, and around goes Connor Lee. And Carter Russo into the back bumper. You saw the contact there. And around goes Connor Lee. Tough break for the number 18. We'll watch that on board. Or we'll watch that back. See the Connor Lee number 18 machine down into turns 1 and 2. Russo is right there on the back bumper. And there's contact through the center of the corner. Got a big run to the inside and just nowhere to go with it. You see the 18 machine spin. And around he goes. So a 5th caution flag here at Oswego. Keedeman has continued to hold this race lead. As this time by, we'll have 5 laps to go. They'll get the 1 to go signal. And we're going to send them back with 4 to go. Hopefully we can get it down. We'll send him back double file here. We'll see what Adam Fulford can do in the 71. So drive down into turns 3 and 4. Fulford and Keedeman. It's going to be a showdown here between these two. And into the restart zone. A good launch from the number 2. Back underway with 4 to go. Zach Murphy challenging to the bottom. Fulford going to try to hold strong in the 2nd spot. Into turns 3 and 4. 3 laps to go this time for Mark Keedeman. Oh, and around goes the 5 of Logan Drumheller. Carter Russo up over the top, and we're back under yellow once again. Logan Drumheller in the 5 around. Not sure what happened there through the center of turns 3 and 4. And it looked like he got the boot right there from the number 50 of Kyle St. Jean. We'll watch that back one more time. On board with the number 5 right here. Yeah, just into the back bumper of the number 5 of Logan Drumheller. And Carter Russo just not getting it woed down in time. We'll watch on board with him. Yeah, just right over the top. Tough break for both of those drivers down pit road after that one. And we're going to see a green-white checkered restart here. Hopefully we can get it done in the first attempt. As they come back around this time, they will get the 1 to go signal. We'll be sending them back green. As we get the 1 to go signal here. Kedeman, Fulford, Murphy, Woods, and Thompson gonna send them back green to a green-white checkered finish. And through turns 3 and 4, final time through the restart zone, back underway. Kedeman with a good launch down into turns 1 and 2. He's got a couple car lengths over Adam Fulford in the 71. And through turns 3 and 4, white flag is out one more time around here at Oswego. The final time through the first set of corners. Kedeman's got a 3 car length advantage, and into turns 3 and 4 for a final time. Nothing left for Adam Fulford. And the checkered flag is going to wave. Mark Kedeman wins at Oswego. Adam Fulford comes home second, Zach Murphy third. Jeremiah Woods Jr. from 15th on the grid. 11 spots forward here tonight into the 4th spot. Caleb Thompson 5th. Kyle Schmidt 6th. Scott Bryant 8th. Scott Bryant 7th. Jake Merrill 8th. Kyle St. Jean 9th. Bugsy May rounds out your top 10. Logan Drumheller 11th. Carter Russo 12th. Connor Lee 13th. Connor Baker 14th. And Trey Ashworth rounds out the field. We're going to take a final step away here on the WD Broadcasting Network. We'll be right back in just a moment to grab a word from our top 3 finishers when we return. Alrighty, folks, back here at the Oswego Speedway, ready to grab a word from our top 3 finishers, starting with our 3rd place finisher here tonight, Zach Murphy. We'll pull up our results on screen so you guys can see where your driver finished here tonight. And we'll talk to Zach Murphy. Zach Murphy up into the broadcast booth. You got a copy. Alrighty, well, 3rd place here tonight at the Oswego Speedway. An interesting track. A pretty good run for the 29 machine. How do you feel?
Oh, I feel pretty good. Sorry, I was on mute there. Yeah, I feel pretty good. Didn't have a great qualifying effort. Was able to work up through the field, and a couple people's misfortunes, able to capitalize on that. And yeah, to put on the podium feels pretty good.
Yeah, I'm going back through my records. I think this is your, what, fourth race now in the top three in the modified division. You've been really putting it to him here in these open wheel cars, which we looked forward to earlier this season. I know you had a lot of hype about this series, and in these final couple weeks, points lead starting to open up a little bit. It's looking pretty good for you.
Yeah, we were just kind of talking about that, and a couple tracks coming up that I like. So hopefully we can stay consistent and wrap it up here in the next couple weeks.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be fun watching you and Connor battle it out in these final 2 weeks, but nonetheless, good run. Third spot. Who do you have to thank for another podium finish in the mods?
Oh yeah, I got to thank Justin over at Coleman Designs for the paint scheme. Got to thank the guys down at Race From 3 for always being a good group of guys to race with. Got to thank you, Winston, for the league and the broadcast, and then just thank my wife for letting me, come down here and enjoy this hobby.
Yeah, it's been fun having you, Zach. Congratulations on another third-place run here in the modified division, and we wish you luck throughout the rest of the week.
All right, bud. We'll talk to you some more.
Yes, sir. All right, that was your third-place finisher here tonight. Now let's talk to our second-place finisher, the man who earlier on this evening told me he may not even run this race, and it took some convincing, but he showed up and ended up in the second spot. Adam Fulford, you got a copy?
Yes, sir, buddy, I do.
Alrighty, well, I opened up a text probably 20, 30 minutes into this session. You said, I don't think I'm going to show up tonight, dude. And I saw a couple stories throughout the weekend about a potential sickness, but you pulled through, you showed up, and you ended up with, I think, maybe your best run of the season. How do you feel?
I feel great. Obviously, we're still battling the food poisoning part, but it's slowly getting better. Obviously, big thanks to what you do for us, Winston. I know you put a lot of time and effort. The broadcast looked absolutely badass. Getting sent to find my way too while you're at it. Just got to congratulate Keteman on a good win there. Murphy for racing McLean and whatnot. We got a really good group of guys here. Hate we had so many cautions, but and the deal with Connor and Carter, my spotter said I was clear. I don't know if I was or not. I'll have to go back and look at the replay, but I mean, hard racing stuff's gonna happen. But overall, just a very good night.
Yeah, it was definitely a good night for the 71 machine here tonight. Started on the pole, kind of slipped back there early. I think coming out of turn 4 on that first lap, you were back to the 4th, 5th spot, but you worked your way back forward, and maybe if you had a couple more green flag laps, could have had something there for Mark Keteman, but nonetheless, good run. Who do you have to thank for a podium at Oswego?
First, got to thank Diamond Cleaners, Sunset Pest Control, LNA Tire South, and Auto, CarQuest at Supply, Quality Marine Welding with Preston and all them guys. Obviously, Race Room 3. We're trying to get the team championship there. I don't know how we're looking right this second, but I know two of our teammates, me and Zach, were top 3, so that's always a plus. And then, like I said, as always, got to thank you for not only putting this league on and dealing with all of our crap from time to time, but also, just making, in my opinion, probably one of the best broadcasts on iRacing. So huge thanks to you and everything, and hopefully we can go out tomorrow night at North Wilkesboro with the late models and continue this good run.
Yeah, Wilkesboro tomorrow night. Going to be a fun one, but nonetheless, congratulations to you, Adam. It's always good to talk to you up here in the booth, and it's good to see you have a good run in the modified division.
Appreciate it, Winston. You too.
Yes, sir. Alrighty, and now to talk to the man of the hour. Once again, the first repeat winner the entire season up in the broadcast booth. Mark Keteman, you got a copy?
10-4.
Alrighty, well, you are the first driver this season in the modifieds to win 2 races. It's kind of crazy. A couple of the other divisions have seen multiple drivers win, every single race. But modifieds have been pretty mixed up, but you were the first driver to take it to victory lane twice. How do you feel after Oswego?
It felt pretty good. I guess iRacing, after they first came out with this car track combo, finally got the race car up off the racetrack. I remember when this place first came out on the service, it would really just bottom out real bad on the racetrack and almost make it undrivable. It was super tight, because it hit the racetrack and just wouldn't turn. But it honestly felt really good tonight. So I was just glad to be able to get out front and bring it home in victory lane.
Yeah, definitely won it on the restarts here tonight. I believe 5 or 6 cautions there at the end of that one. And you had good restarts the whole time there. Did not have any pressure. You're able to just run your race. And that's what you got to do, especially in a race like this. But good run for the 2 machine. Who do you have to thank for another win in the mods?
Got to thank K Cars Race Cars, Topsoil Landscapes, MK Performance, Arcane Setup Shop, Justin Brooks Designs. Thank you to James Plesk for spotting me tonight. I wasn't sure how this race was going to go since I don't have very many laps or races around this place. Kind of honestly hated it to see all those cautions. I don't understand how we went the first 20 laps or so green, and then everybody just lost their heads and decided that they were just going to use the car in front of them as brakes. Doesn't really make a lot of sense, but I want to congratulate Adam Fulford on his second place run. We sponsored K Cars Race Cars sponsored this race tonight. Obviously, being the owner, I'm not going to collect $10, so we're going to pay that $10 to Adam Fulford, our second place finisher. So I want to congratulate him on a good run. He stayed up there all night, so, and just thank you to everybody that puts this deal on for us.
Yeah, Mark, it's been fun. It's good to talk to you up in the modified booth once again, but nonetheless, congratulations to you on another victory. One thing, though, tomorrow night we head to Wilkesboro in the late models. There is nobody in the Leave the Pack iRacing League that has won a race in all four, and we'll even count 5 divisions if you throw the mini stock races in there. You've won a mini stock race. You've won mod races, street stock races, definitely supers, but still looking for that late model stock win. Do you think you can get it done in these final 2 races of the season?
Probably not. Unfortunately, little birdie through the air says Justin Brooks likes to run Wilkesboro. So as good as I am, I ain't as good as Brooks. I'll be the first one to admit it. So I don't know. We'll just have to hope and see, and maybe we'll ruffles Brooks's feathers maybe a little bit, and maybe try to get up past him. We'll just have to see. So hopefully we can put it up front tomorrow night.
Who knows? Maybe we'll throw some fun in there, some full invert heat races to set the lineup. That'll be a good chance to shuffle things up, but all jokes. Nonetheless, congratulations, Mark, on another modified victory here tonight.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yep. Alrighty, that was Mark Keedeman. Now, I believe, taking the title for winningest driver in Leave the Pack iRacing League history. Him and Brandon Elvis have been going back and forth with this all of the second season, and Keedeman now takes it with 12 to Brandon Elvis's 10. So Elvis has a couple to make up, but those two are so competitive, a lot of speed within the two. So it'll be fun watching them battle out for that throughout the Leave the Pack future. But nonetheless, thank you guys for watching here tonight. That's going to wrap up our coverage of Oswego. It's definitely a fun little track, but fortunately did not get to see a lot of green flag racing in that second half. Sometimes you'll have that, especially here on iRacing. But thank you guys for watching once again. Follow me on Facebook, WD Broadcasting Network. Subscribe here on YouTube if you enjoyed. Leave a like if you can. But I'm your host, Winston Deal, signing it off. We'll see you guys tomorrow night at Wilkesboro. Peace out.